Hey everybody, gonna break down James Lynch's sack against the Panthers. The Vikings line up in their classic double A-gap mug look. You have Barr and Kendricks in the A-gaps, and this forces the Panthers to ensure that they block everybody on the line of scrimmage to declare their blocking scheme. So Paradis, the center, is going to point at Barr. When you have the center point, and it's very obvious here right at the beginning, right, you can see him pointing directly at Barr. That means that he's going to slide to the right, and you're going to have these three offensive linemen block the three defensive linemen to the right here for the Vikings. What that does is that actually tells Anthony Barr to drop. So the linebackers choose who goes based on where the center points. They blitz away from the Mike point. That means that Chuba Hubbard here has to block Eric Kendricks, and you have these two man-to-man as well on this end. So all good. Snap the ball. You see Barr drops like I talked about, and Kendricks and the rest of the five on the line of scrimmage blitz. So what the Vikings actually do here is run a pretty creative stunt that takes up the left guard. You can see what Kendricks is doing. So this left guard, his primary responsibility is Lynch, right? But Kendricks, very smartly, goes and knocks him out of the picture. You can see he's almost blocking the offensive lineman rather than the other way around. Hubbard's main responsibility was to pick up Kendricks for the blitz, and he has to be up fast following Kendricks. Typically on stunts, you have offensive linemen pass off between each other, but it's harder for a running back to do it just because he's not as used to passing off the stunts. So this really attacks both that guard and Hubbard on the stunt. He needs to get around and pick up the stunt, but he's unable to do so because he's focused on getting his assignment done, and he's not used to dealing with stunts as a running back in pass protection. That leaves James Lynch wide open, super free, straight run at Darnold, and Darnold has no shot on the play. There we go. Awesome blitz designed by Mike Zimmer gets James Lynch the sack.